Welcome back to the channel. I'm iKept. I'm here to keep you laughing. So last video I left off explaining how and why I went to juvie. So I guess I'll pick up 3 days after. So it's 3 days later. I've had my chance to get a feel for the room. Found out black stuck with the blacks, Mexican stuck with the Mexicans, and the little white kids sat in the corner. Also found out I'm black, not Chicano. Yeah, the little spicks didn't like me very much. I tried to have a conversation with them about Senor Trump. Didn't boil over too well. Yeah, it was 2017 though, it was fair. I mean, to anyone who didn't support Trump, he was pretty much El Diablo himself. I mean, that still sticks today, but anyways, racial walls aside, I did make my first friend in there pretty quick. For the sake of the story, we'll call him Jamal. For now, he won't really play much of a key role, but he was my first friend. I will say that. And by friend, I mean friend, as an acquaintance that will protect me from every other Mexican that wants to hang me. He was actually really normal, and then he told me a little about his hobby. He liked beating up pussy. Cats. He liked beating up pussy cats. My bad. I probably should have said those words more closely together. At first, I wasn't thinking. Yikes, my bad. The first time he told me, scared me shitless. I mean, I was terrified. He would not stop telling me about how he just liked seeing the cats, just watching their eyes roll back. I was like, dude, you need help. I would have said that, but I was scared he was going to beat me too. So what I really said was, oh dang, that's hard. Before he could really get into too much detail about all that, they called me for my first court hearing. I would have ran my little self out of that room and gotten in line as fast as I could have, but then I had a little premonition about becoming a paraplegic. Yeah, you run in there, you get tased. That's not my idea of fun. I didn't want to become a paraplegic and seize out on the floor for a cool 8 seconds. Not my definition of a good trip. I was actually pretty excited on the way to the court hearing. And then I wasn't. Why might you ask? Because El Diablo was rumbling. Not Trump, my stomach. I mean, Trump talks a lot too, but my stomach was going off. It would not shut up. It was like my alarm that you just keep smacking the shit out of and it doesn't turn off. I was in the waiting room for a while. I mean, only 30 minutes, but it felt like forever. And I wasn't really too worried about the court hearing itself. I figured I'll just get a smack on the wrist and they'll let me out, probably with an ankle monitor, and I'll be good. That didn't happen. Those were lies to myself. I mean, I literally told myself, oh, everything will be fine. It was just a joke. I'm sure the judge has a sense of humor. That was literally my conversation in my head for 30 minutes. And then there's also the other one of, oh my gosh, please, please, please don't rip. Do not rip. Don't do it. In my head, I had this really irrational fear that if I farted during the court hearing, they were going to give me a worse sentence. Also, what is this? Like, see, I know I'm getting sidetracked, but what is this? When people hold their stomach? Like, I get it. When you're nervous or you're anxious and you get bubble guts, what is this ordeal of holding your stomach? What does that do for you? I generally don't understand. But, I mean, I did it anyways for like 20 minutes. I was like hunched over. Honestly, I think it made it worse because I squeezed my stomach. I mean, you know those little chew toys that you squeeze and it like lets out a little noise? I feel like a human chew toy. Every time I squeeze my stomach. When I finally got into the courtroom myself, I relaxed a little bit. I got to see my attorney. She seemed like she'd been here a time or two. Almost like it was her job to come defend innocent children who were being violated by adults. So I sat down, all calm. I was like, oh, this will be a breeze. This will be easy. I'll just sit back and let her do her thing. I mean, she looked professional. She had a manila folder full of papers. She had a binder that seemed organized. And to top it all off, she had these glasses. Yeah, that hope lasted for all of until the hearing started. Soon as the hearing started, she opened her binder. The papers went everywhere. It was a mess. I would show you my school bag for an example, but her binder made my bag look organized. I was screwed, and I tooted. So the trial kicks off. The plaintiff, they say their piece. Just a small little incident happened. When they started, it wasn't that big of a deal, honestly. They said I deserved 2 years in juvie. What the fuck? It was a joke! Just like this hearing. I lost my mind. I went crazy. I mean, I sat there like, what? I was for a loss of words, and then I was like, oh, wait, I'm an attorney. Just like there isn't anything here right now, there wasn't anything then. She turned and looked at me, lost for words. Like I was supposed to have her answers for her. She looked at me like this. You went to school for this. Save me. My natural response was to fart. It wasn't really a fart, more of a toot. Moral of the story is some gas came out of my ass and it smelled really bad, so one of the guards like bolted. Like he moved kind of fast. He was just like, that ain't for me. It smells. I don't get paid enough for this. You know what? Maybe that's why my attorney didn't say anything. Because it smelled pretty bad. She was probably trying not to inhale it through her mouth. So I might have screwed myself up there. I would have defended myself too had the plaintiff not been talking to herself. I mean, like seriously, have you ever tried to stop someone who's having a conversation with themselves? She was asking the questions, answering it, restating the question, and then answering it again. What the? And they wanted to put me in a straitjacket. This lady's cooking for Cocoa Puffs. Get her out of here. Once her accusations started to get out of control, oh my, I lost it. This lady was painting me to be the new leader of Al-Qaeda. Hello? How do you spell that? Sit. How do you spell Al-Qaeda? I don't know. I just learned that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, and you expect me to be the leader of Al-Qaeda? What? And my attorney wasn't doing anything. She was just sitting there taking it. Or letting me take it. So me, being the mature little kid I was, I turned to my attorney, and in a calm manner, need I say, I said, and in my head, of course, because I'm crazy, I belong in a straitjacket. I said this all in my head. Hey, bud, are you okay? If you're okay, could you say something instead of, I don't know, instead of standing there like a statue and letting her tear me a new one. Oh my, dog. She just said I'm part of ISIS. I can't even remember the last time I left the country, let alone my house. Oh my gosh. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, you must be a bench warmer. I hate it here. What's wrong with you? Say something. Oh, how do people's tax money pay for this kind of crap? Ah, it's so one-sided. How is this legal? Oh my. There she goes again. Are you gonna come? Help me. Save me for the love of. Oh my gosh, this system is rigged. It's pay to win. Someone get me out of here. I want my next DLC right now. Pronto. Get me out of here. And after I stopped having a little temper tantrum in my head, the judge dropped her mallet, and the hearing was over. So in my head, I thought I yelled this one in my head too. I guess it slipped out a little bit because my attorney and the guard looked at me really quick. I went, "What the fuck?" And I started crying. I started bawling my tears out. Because last time I paid attention, I was sentenced to 2 years. But nah, the attorney didn't do her job, but the judge, she had my back. I love her. If you're watching this, judge, I love you. Never change. You're an amazing woman. She said she knocked that 2-year charge off. Gave me. I forgot what she gave me. More of the story was it wasn't 2 years. It was a month. I can't remember if that's 2 weeks or 4. Pretty sure it's 3. I don't know how to count. I dropped the F-bomb. And a couple tears. The guard looked at me. My attorney looked at me. They felt bad. She felt so bad for me that she pat me on my back and said, "It's okay. It'll be over soon. Don't cry." Who's it going to be over for soon? You? Whose record is this going on? You? Oh, right. Me. And then I thought to myself again, they threw me on the terrorist watch list. I'm going down as a terrorist. I don't like things being handed to me. I should earn this name. I'm going to become a terrorist, and I'm going to start by blowing your ass up! I was so mad! The audacity she had to touch me after letting me get defiled and verbally abused like that. I couldn't take it. I was really tempted to blow her up. Before I had the chance to even... The guard grabbed me and we had to leave. Yeah, all the way back to my cell block, tears and snot rolled down my face, while fart came out of my butt. Anyways, that's all for today. I'm going to be doing a 2-part to this. I probably should have said that in the beginning. I'm sorry. You should have expected this. You saw the time on the thumbnail thingy, whatever. Moral of the story is, I'm cutting it short today, no 26-minute video. Some of you guys said 2 parts, 10 minutes each. This probably isn't 10 minutes. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet. Anyways, I'm MyCat. I'm here to keep you laughing. Hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I forgot to say that last video. I did it. Anyways, we're out.